Live from Wish TV, this is The Zone, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome to The Zone, everybody. We start with a top 10 matchup as defending 6A champion number 2 Center Grove took on number 7 Cathedral in the rain. And third quarter, Tyler Cherry drops back, finds Noah Coy. He's in for the touchdown. Trojans up by 13. It's a 21-point game, but not for long. Danny O'Neill to Auburn Johnson. 58-yard TD there. Irish coming back here. Still in the third. Jalen Bonds finds the end zone there. It's a 7-point game, but Center Grove is just too much in this one tonight. Austin Hennessy takes the handoff for the TD. Trojans win it 45-38 is the final. They finish the regular season 8-1 on the year.
We've had a heck of a year, man. We just went 8-1 against one of the toughest schedules I've ever seen, and kept our toughness and do what we do. We didn't try to change everything to make things different.
Well, I think it was just a great season, great regular season. We're not done yet for sure, but I think it was just a great regular season, bouncing back off that first loss. We knew it was going to be a tough schedule, and we just got to take it week by week and game by game, and that's what we've done so far, and just continue to do that.
Wow, unbelievable. Good evening to everybody. Welcome to The Zone. I'm Anthony Calhoun. It's the final night of the regular season. And boy, it rained and rained and rained all night tonight. Hey, coming up on the show tonight, how about this? We have highlights from 22 games. That's more than any other station in the entire state of Indiana. So, folks, sit back, relax. We got a lot to get to here tonight on The Zone. Also ahead, more great matchups, including a pair of games in the mid-state with the conference title on the line. Plus, don't miss FaceTime Friday tonight, where we are joined by the winning coach for one of the biggest games of the night. And a little bit later, we've got even more highlights for you in the Zone Blitz. And if you're looking for the scores, hey, be sure to check out the scan right there, the QR code on the screen for the Central Indiana scoreboard. All right, let's get back to more highlights here tonight. Brownsburg, number 1 in the state. The Dogs hosting HSC tonight. Dogs up 7-0 in the third quarter. Jake Dunn's pass is picked off here by HSC's Jack Osekier, which leads to HSC's score. Well tied at 7 apiece. Still tied at 7. Garrett Sherrill, no problem here, and all the rain gets in for the TD. Dogs back up by 7 at that point. More from Sherrill coming up here. He gets in for another touchdown. Brownsburg stays unbeaten on the year, 21-14 the final. The Dogs have a tough one coming up next week in the postseason when they face Ben Davis. Should be a good one. All right, Plainfield taking on Martinsville tonight, and yep, trying to get through the rain as well. First points of this game here came in the second quarter when Braden Shrake here gets the handoff, and the 6-yard TD right there makes it 6-0 Martinsville. Look at that rain there. Plainfield trying to answer here late in the quarter, but Hunter Noel pass is intercepted by Logan Poppy. Martinsville gets the 13-6 victory tonight. Look at that. They've won 5 of their last 6 games. And hey, about this, coming up in just a few minutes, folks, it's FaceTime Friday, and we will be joined by Martinsville head football coach Brian Duggar. He's going to join us live and talk about this big win that's coming up, our FaceTime Friday chat, 11:30. Don't miss it right here on Wish TV. Franklin Community on the road at Decatur Central tonight in this one here. And pick it up, Hawks led 16-0 at halftime, third quarter. Check out this catch here by the Hawks. Halbert Agare here, diving grab for a gain of 18 yards there. Then it's a Bo Poston with 30-yard touchdown pass here to Nupo. Dodo in for the touchdown. Decatur Central wins 36-0 is the final. Third-ranked Ben Davis tonight trying to beat the weather, kicking off a little early against North Central tonight. And Giants up 23-0, but Panthers are in the red zone. Heath Geiser's gobbled up in the backfield. Credit Isaiah White with the sack right there. Next Giants possession, Isaac White takes the handoff here and walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Giants cruise tonight. 50-3 is the final, and that one tonight there against North Central. All right, so here's the deal, folks. That is 5 games down, but still more highlights coming your way here tonight on The Zone. After the break, we got more coming your way. Andrew.
AC Class 3A's top team takes on one of Ohio's best. Up next, highlights of Bishop Chatard against Cincinnati Elder. Angela.
Andrew, a rematch of last year's Class 4A semi-state. Still to come, highlights of defending state champion East Central visiting Roncalli.
Hi, I'm Catherine McCauley. I'm a senior at Cathedral High School. It's Friday night. We're having a great time, and we love watching the Zone!
Wish TV's The Zone, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
We're back here live on The Zone tonight, 7-1 Westfield on the road at Franklin Central. FC's first drive, Nevin Tutterow finds senior William McKinley for the touchdown right there. Nice grab. Later, Westfield driving to start the second quarter. Jackson Gilbert here throws on his heels there, and the pass is intercepted by Isaiah Carpenter. But hold on, Westfield outscored FC 28-7 the rest of the way and gets the win. 28-19 is the final. All right, 6 games done, but we got more highlights here tonight on The Zone. Let's send over to Andrew. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, see, it was a matchup of powerhouse programs. One of Ohio's best visiting the Circle City as Elder out of Cincinnati faced 3A number 1 and defending state champ Bishop Chatard. Now, this was a good one last year down in Cincy with Elder winning by 5. So Chatard seeking a little payback tonight on its home turf. The rain coming down for a good clip in this one. Look at that. Second quarter, Chatard up 21-0, but here comes Elder. Ryan Brass keeps it himself, and he's in for the score. Just before the half, we fast forward. Panthers looking for another score here, but Brass's pass picked off by Jack Stedham. Trojans win it 34-7 to cap off an unbeaten regular season. Bryson Luter and Lawrence Central at home taking on Carmel tonight. Bears down in the third, not for long. Luter, great pass over the middle to Desmond Coleman. That's a touchdown, and that's a Lawrence Central 14-10 lead. Fourth quarter, Carmel's still down 4, facing a 4th and goal. Look at this. Anthony Colner just throws it up, living on a prayer, and it's caught. Christian Peterson answers the prayer. Carmel takes the lead, but Lawrence Central comes back and wins. The final score, 21-17. The Tiger Cage wants the banner. Fishers at home facing Zionsville. Tigers strike first. Gage Sturgill, look at that pass and that catch. Ryan Thembulambu for the touchdown. It's a 7-0 game, Fishers. Back come the Eagles in the second quarter. Eli Showalter to Eugene Hilton for the touchdown right there. Fishers goes on to win, though, tonight. The final score, 34-14. Picking up the first win of the season last week was Avon. Orioles hoping to make it 2 wins in a row. They were taking on Noblesville tonight. First quarter, no score. Avon on offense. Keaton Jones finds a hole, and the senior torches the defense. 47-yard touchdown, 7-0 Oriole lead. Second quarter we go. Same score. Noblesville going for it on 4th down, but Carson Foxon says no. Avon's defense, a big turnover there. Avon wins a close battle. 2 wins in a row for the Orioles, 14-7 over Noblesville. All smiles at Lawrence North as the Wildcats hosting Pike in our game of the week on My Indy TV. Wildcats on top, low-scoring battle, 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Montez Jones says, forget first down. How about a touchdown? Davion Chandler, that's a 23-yard score. It's 14-0 Lawrence North. Red Devils turn right here. Donovan Ward steps up, goes to Bryce Hughes for a 75-yard touchdown. But Lawrence North scores again. Wildcats win tonight, 21-6. 11 games down, we're halfway there, but for even more, let's go to our Angela Morian.
Andrew, last season, Roncalli and East Central faced off against each other twice. The total margin of victory, just 5 points. East Central winning both those games, including an overtime semi-state thriller. This evening, Royals looking for a little revenge on their home turf this time. East Central pouring on points like the rain coming down all over Central Indiana, up 41-0 at half. First drive in the second half, Roncalli. Ben Bradenberg gets smothered, nowhere to go. Very next play, quarterback Colin Ash rolls out, surrounded by Trojans, but gets the sack. Running clock in the second half, East Central rolls 41-7. now 9-0 undefeated regular season for East Central. Greenwood, what do they want? Oh yeah, they want the banner, hosting Whiteland tonight. The Woodmen on an opening drive. 4th and goal from the 1. Alan Burnett powers his way into the end zone. Look at this celebration. They're too small. They can't get me, too small. Love it. Handoff next goes to Slate Valentine for Whiteland. He doesn't need the short yardage because he has the whole field to play with. Game tied at 7. Whiteland goes on to win 28-24. Couple of 4-win teams battling it out at Mount Vernon. The Marauders hosting Yorktown. Mount Vernon up 14-zip in the second. Tigers chopping away at that gap. Aiden Ewing up the middle. Yorktown within 7. On the ensuing kickoff, I know you know what's going to happen. If I say ensuing kickoff, you know this is going to the house. Jaliba Brogan breaking tackles. 80 yards for the touchdown. 21-7 Marauders. Mount Vernon wins 35-21. Western Boone hosting rival Lebanon for the final game of the regular season. Tied at 7 in the second. Jackson Folden scrambling on 3rd down. Somehow gets it to Caden Lark. Is that Patrick Mahomes? That's what it looked like. Lark does the rest after the catch. 65 yards for the score. Tigers up 7. This one needing overtime. Tied at 21. Webo's first possession. Shovel it back to Philip Talbot. He's in. Stars take down the Tigers 27-21 to end the regular season. Purdue Poly on the road at Heritage Christian. The Eagles looking for their 6th win of the year. Heritage Christian flying high early. First possession. Eli Nix lobs it over to Lincoln Togue in the corner of the end zone. 9-yard touchdown, 7-zip Eagles. Heritage just walking all over the Techies. Still in the first quarter. Vaughn Johnson scampers 30 yards untouched to the end zone. Eagles score 41 points in the first half, go on to win 48-8. I love those dance moves. I think I got it.
All right. It's getting late, folks. It's getting late. Time for another break. Much more ahead here tonight on The Zone, including our FaceTime Friday conversation. You don't want to miss that. Plus, all the excitement over the Zone banners building. Find out how your school can win the award for the best student section. And we will be back with more highlights for the Zone Blitz. Come on back, everybody.
Franciscan Health Sports Medicine presents the Zone Blitz.
All right, we've controlled the dancing here to my left, so time now for the Zone Blitz.
But not to your right. No.
Yeah, don't go there. Time for the Zone Blitz. Here we go. Let's get down to more games here tonight on the Zone. 1 win, Southport hosting undefeated Bloomington North tonight. The Cougars up 21-7 in the third. Dash King throws a prayer to the end zone to Tate Bless. And boy, was he blessed right there. Incredible catch for a touchdown. 42-14, the final. They get the win. Andrew.
Perry Meridian trying to stay dry, hosting Mooresville. Pioneers down 14-6, second quarter. Hogan Denny launches it to the big man right here, Trey Bennett, and he's off to the races after that catch. 62 yards, touchdown, brings it within 2. Pioneers come back to win tonight, 24-14. Angela.
Triton Central fans doing everything to escape the rain at Speedway. Tigers feasted early. Jay Stuckey swings out to Sam Kemper. He's in for the 3rd touchdown of the first quarter. Tigers dominate 40-7. AC.
All right, meanwhile, Covenant Christian up 17-0 against Cardinal Ritter over at Marion today. And seconds winding down in the first half. Connor Cruz slices through the rain. And yep, what a pass here. Landon Ross with a touchdown. Warriors win their 5th game of the year. Final score 38-13. Andrew.
Monrovia hosting Cecina tonight. Bulldogs, Brayton Belcher, highlight of the night. How about a 55-yard touchdown right here? Monrovia cruises. The final score, 44-0. Angela.
Cascade trying to upset 7-1 South Putnam on senior night. Eagles down 10-zip at half. That changes in the 3rd quarter. 3 unanswered touchdowns, including this one. Eagles flying all the way to a 20-17 win. AC.
Man, and how about this? All the teams tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Last regular
in the rain,
season.
yeah, in the rain, everything. My goodness, great time tonight. 22 games here on the Zone. We're not done just yet, folks. Up next, FaceTime Friday after the break, plus our fan pick of the night. That's next.
The Zone Banner, brought to you by Crew Car Wash and Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender.
Back here live on The Zone, and how about this? Bravo to the students from Brownsburg High School dealing with all the rain. You can see it there on the screen. Let's look at our fan pick of the night. The Dogs student section, outstanding tonight, cheering on their undefeated football team. All right, everybody, this is what the students are competing for. The Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash and Bailey and Wood. We are giving this huge banner to the school that's in the zone, has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to claim the Undisputed Top Spirit Award at the end of the season? We're going to find out coming up very, very soon. All right, Anthony Calhoun, Andrew Chernoff, and Angela Morian here. Time now for FaceTime Friday, where we talk to one of the coaches from one of the biggest games of the night. Brian Duggar joins us now from Martinsville High School. His team getting a big win here tonight against Plainfield, and they can say they won their conference as well. Congratulations, Coach. Take us through the night. Had to be special to get the win, right?
Yeah, obviously a huge win for our program and our kids. The Mid-State is just unbelievably talented this year, and to be the team that comes out on top is quite an accomplishment. As you saw across the state, obviously it was wet. It wasn't the best football being played, but really hats off to our defense. Our defensive staff did a great job, and our kids executed the game plan really well. And they kind of kept the ball on their side of the field, which caused them to have some mishaps, a botched punt, which gave us the ball at the 4-yard line. And it was just kind of that night. And, our kids played really, really well, and we're really proud of them.
Brian, how much does that game plan prep change when you look at a forecast like tonight's?
Well, luckily for us, it changes a little bit. But for us this year, we've got a really special running back with Braden Shrake. And teams know we're going to give him the ball 30, 40 times a game. It kind of limits what you do a little bit maybe in the pass game, maybe not push them so much vertical, kind of take some shorter throws here and there. But offensively, we didn't have to change a ton. I felt like the rain probably impacted them more in what they try to do. They like to push the ball. They've got some special receivers, and they like to push the ball vertical a little bit more, and that kind of took away what they can do a little bit.
Coach, playoffs start next week. You got Silver Creek. What do you like about your team heading into the playoffs?
Well, our kids just show up and they play with a chip on their shoulder. They don't really care who they're going against. They just go out and compete, play hard. They're a fun group every day to be around. They show up to get better every day. And what's really great about this group is that I've never really had is they buy into the game plan every week. Like they're really excited for what the coaches put out there, and they show up, execute it, and really dial in. So I really like this group. I think we do have the best team in 4A in the state, #1 ranked East Central in our sectional, but we're going to go out and our kids will fight. Hopefully we don't let the bus ride impact us this week as we head down and take on a really good Silver Creek team, and hopefully we get a chance to play against East Central. Okay, Coach, we got to wrap things up. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck the rest of the way, okay? Hey, thank you, guys. Thanks for all you do. We appreciate it, folks. Thanks for watching The Zone tonight. We'll see you next week. Sectionals get underway. Have a good one.